Hello, my lovely Virgos. I'm Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do your January 2020 reading. It is not focused, it's not love focused, but whatever. I just hit myself in the chest. Anyways, whatever I see, I'll say. So if I get anything to do with business, career, personal life, whatever, I will say it. These do tend to go towards love because I feel like that's what people watch readings for anyways. But anywho, this is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you would like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email is in the box below. I will gladly give you all the information that you need. For personal readings on the community tab as well as my website. Check me out on Patreon, and I do have openings for readings, at least at this time I do, but I could always fit you in regardless. I totally fucked up that intro. I know I say that a lot because I feel like it depends on the energy I'm sitting in. Somebody is not talking, somebody is suppressing their emotions, they're holding shit in. I don't know if that's, you, Virgo, or someone you're connecting to, but I just feel like there's so much I need to say. There's so much I want to say, but I can't fucking say it. Like, I don't know how to say it. I'm going to screw it up. I'm going to choose the wrong words, or every time I do tell somebody how I feel, they either take it the wrong way or it gets blown way out of proportion. So I'm just kind of sitting in it, and I feel alone. I feel like I have nobody to talk to. I feel like even though there are people around me that I could talk to, they just don't understand the kind of pain that I'm in. They don't understand why I think the way I think, why I feel the way I feel, why I want to be with said person, or why I'm in the situation I'm in, why I'm staying stuck, why, I feel like there's a stagnant situation. There's something that either you, Virgo, or someone you're connecting to, like whether they want you or you're wanting someone else, I feel like it hasn't progressed forward. I feel like there's old and new, and we've had the story before, so I feel like even though there was an ending to a past situation, I feel like energetically I'm still tied to it. I still have these feelings. I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't know how to stop loving you. I don't know how to stop loving you. That, I gotta write that down because that is the title of this. I don't know how to. That is the worst handwriting ever. But anyways, my little handy dandy notebook. Yeah, so somebody is still caught up in their feelings over somebody, and I feel like it's somebody that you have been clung to for a very long time, at least emotionally. And I feel like there's been a disappointment revolving around this person just recently. I don't know if there was an argument, if you found out how they really feel, or if this person has moved on to somebody else, or all of the above. But I feel like ties have been severed with this person. Like, there's no going back, but you don't know how to let go. And if that's not you, that's someone who's connecting to you. I do feel like there's opportunity for new love here, but I kind of feel like it's a missed opportunity now. Like, it was presented to you at least last year, might have been before that, but I feel like you had a few opportunities to be with someone specific, somebody new, but I feel like it got so drawn out and so delayed, and it was so hot and cold on and off that it just kind of fizzled out. So either you are no longer interested in this new person, or they're no longer interested in you because they don't want to play games. So I feel like there was something that had great potential that is no longer here at the moment. I'm not saying it won't come back. I'm just saying that there's a lot of work that needs to be done for whoever this is for, because I feel really sad. I feel like I fuck everything up. Like, it doesn't matter what I say, it doesn't matter what I do, I screw everything up. This is all my fault. I could have moved on. I had this chance. I knew I had this chance. Now I'm thinking about two people. I'm thinking about how I couldn't make it work with the person I really wanted to make it work with, and then I feel like I had a really good connection, or a possible connection, that was right in front of me, and now I miss it because I know that it's going away. I feel it energetically going away. So somebody is definitely sitting in their feels right now, and it's been a long time coming. It really has. So the overall energy and or advice within the situation is leg up, number 34. And to me, this is about advice. I need help. This is a cry for help. This is a situation that I don't feel like you can do alone, Virgo. So, or the person you're connecting to, because I'm dealing with energy, take it where it fits, vice versa, whatever. I could be talking to a cross watcher, who knows. But admitting our feelings about people, and especially when we're really upset, it's a difficult thing, especially for masculines. I know feminines, it can be difficult for them too, especially if they're vibing in their masculine energy, but for men in general, they're taught to not cry. They're taught to man up, you know? So it's really difficult. And I'm not saying that women don't have a difficult time expressing themselves, because some do. I mean, it's not easy being vulnerable. And I almost feel like you want to be vulnerable, but you don't know how. You don't know how to cross that line without feeling stupid, I guess. I don't want to put it like that, but that's what I feel. But I feel like there are people around you. There's at least one person in particular that can help you. And some of you actually should. My advice would be to get professional help, see a counselor, therapist, something along those lines. But if you're not into that, you don't believe in that, you'll never do that. You know, if there's someone close to you that's a friend or a family member, I really feel like you should find an outlet. I feel heavy drinking here. I feel like I just want to numb the pain. I just want to forget. So I just feel like whoever this is for, you have gone damn near your whole life suppressing. It's like whenever something bad happened to you, it was never okay to talk about it. So you don't want to talk about it. It's what you know. And it's becoming harder and harder to do that, because with the struggles that you faced, especially within love, these things hurt way more than the shit you dealt with when you were a kid. You know what I mean? Like, the problems seem more severe. I feel like I'm drowning, like I can't keep my head above water. So yeah, this is a cry for help for sure. I feel like there are people around you who can help you, and you really should talk to somebody. You really, really should. Even if it's a stranger. Hell, if you're really struggling this bad, like what I'm feeling, email me. Even if you're not looking for a reading, you don't want to pay for one, you can't. Venting is always okay. You can always tell me your story. I don't know you. I don't know the people involved. You know, it's between us, which is the beauty of a therapist or a counselor. So regardless of who you talk to, talk. Somebody needs to get something off their chest. Heavily. Hold on, my heater's on and I'm dying right now. Whew. Have my new shirt on. You don't want to have pit stains, you know? Anyways, I clarified a leg up and I got despair, which is 32, breaks down to a 5, and that to me is it's conflict, it's inner conflict, it's being upset, not knowing where to turn, who to turn to, what to say, what to do, feeling stuck, and especially emotionally. I feel like you've been tied to somebody or tied to a situation for a while. This is something that you want to get over, or you've said that you want to get over it, or that you are over it, but you're not. This is like crying yourself to sleep at night. This is holding it in all day, drinking, and then just letting loose when nobody's around. I almost feel suicide. I don't want to say that. I really hate saying that, because that is never the answer. But this is the point that this person is at. If it's you, Virgo, or someone around you in your environment, or someone you know and love, somebody is to the point of no return. And they know they need help. They just don't know how to get it. And even if they know that they can talk to somebody, this person will not initiate the conversation. So if you know somebody around you suffering like this, talk to them, see if they'll open up to you. And if this is you yourself, you can always email me, like I said. Find somebody to talk to, find a healthier outlet, because I feel like there's a lot of alcohol consumption here, And then we have poverty, which is a sense of lack, a sense of loss. You lost something, you lost a connection. I feel like this is over a breakup. This is over a past person. You feel like you're losing out on, you lost out in the past on this situation, this family situation, this relationship, and I feel like you feel that you're losing out on future endeavors too, because you're not changing your mindset, you're not moving on, you can't move on. And it's like, I feel like I've heard this a million times, like, it's okay, just move on, just move on. But I hear someone saying, how the fuck do I do that? Yeah, I know I need to, but how am I supposed to? Like, I can't. So this person definitely needs help. There's a serious need for change. I don't know if you can see that or not. So this dynamic right here, this sadness, this pain, if this is you, you definitely don't want to sit in it. Whoever's going through this, there is a need for change for this individual, whether it's you or someone you're connecting to. And it's not that there's only a need for change. You or this person wants the change. It's just, I don't know how to do it. And I feel like help is here. There is someone around you who is willing to help you get through this time in your life. And I don't feel like they have an ulterior motive. I feel like this is just somebody who is genuine. They're your friend. They care. They don't want to see you upset. They don't want to see you fail. They don't want to see you hit rock bottom. And I feel like you're pretty close. Just put your foot down and you'll touch the bottom is how I feel. At least emotionally standing for whoever this is for. Somebody is not doing good at all. Oh, goodness. So, the recent past, or what brought us up to this point, Virgo, is the Fool reversed. Something didn't move forward. You had high hopes for something either starting over, so if you were hung up on your ex, you were hoping that you could have a new beginning with that person. And I feel like for some of you, even if that wasn't possible and you knew it, you wanted something new, but you just don't know how to, you didn't know how to attain that new beginning. You didn't know how to move on. So this is not moving on. This is staying stuck in that energy, not knowing which direction to go in. How do I move forward without acting a fool? I feel like I've made really shitty choices and I'm going to continue to make shitty choices. So it's like, why should I even find something new? Why should I even move forward? Because I'm just going to screw it up. Like, that's what I feel right now. I feel like somebody is saying this to themselves or telling somebody that. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, not necessarily, but she's very loving. She's very caring. She's emotionally balanced. She's somebody who, I feel like this is somebody you've talked to. You've probably talked to a water sign. I feel like there's two water signs. I feel like they're both females too. But to me, this right here is not being able to emotionally move on. Because you're tied to something. You're tied to someone. I feel like it was a water sign that you were dealing with for the majority of you. And it's almost like with the waterfalls crashing down behind her, that's like what happened in the past. Like there was an emotional upheaval. And I almost feel like the person that you are mourning, the loss or the relationship that ended, your ex-person, whoever you wish was back, that you could make it work, they're moving on fine and they seem like they're okay. Like they're emotionally stable, they're happy, and they're grounded. And even though they wrecked your whole world, because I feel like that energy, that emotional waterfall is you. Like you're not okay, but they are. And I almost hear, how can you move on? How can you be okay? And how can I not? Like, did I love you more? Did you never love me? Like, I hear this shit in my head. So I feel like somebody's questioning their ex's motives. I also feel like with whoever is around you to give you advice, to help you, to get you out of this stuck energy. They very well could be a water sign, but they know that you can't move on until you balance your emotions. So I feel like that's why they let you go, the new person. So let's see. Can I get one more for the Queen of Cups and the Fool reversed? It's almost like she knows that it's not going to progress forward because you have a lot of work to do on yourself, and there's nothing that she can do to speed up the process, because we all heal in our own way and in our own time, you know. But I definitely feel that somebody is upset at the fact that their ex, the person that they're madly in love with, that they're crying over, it's almost like they're moving on and they don't even care. That's what I feel. At least that's how somebody's perceiving them. 7 of Cups, confusion, options, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to move on. Yeah, being very conflicted. I feel like there was a fight between you and somebody. I feel like it was your ex-person, especially if you have children with this person, or if you had a high-level commitment. You did have a conversation with them that got pretty heated, and it kind of severed the ties for good. Like, you know, you can never go, it will never happen. Like, you might have had hope last year or even just a month ago, and now your hopes are dashed. But yeah, you don't know how to cut the ties. It's like, I know I can move on with somebody. I had the option, but I don't know how to get past you. How do I get past this? Is what I feel. You don't even know which option to take. It's like, which direction do I go in? You're very confused. Or you were, because this is what led us to this point. So I feel like somebody might have played with your emotions in the past too, like kind of strung you along, because they knew that you were emotionally tied to them, that you still love them. So it was like, I'm going to keep you as an option. And it did keep you stuck because it gave you a sense of hope. Even if deep down you knew it wasn't going to work and it wasn't good for you, it did provide a sense of hope. So yeah, I feel like somebody did string you along, and now it's just got you all up in your head even worse than before. So the current energy, your current situation, is the 3 of Wands and the Palace of Coins. So this is your dream. This is what you're waiting on. You're waiting for stability, because coins are all about being grounded, your financial stability. I feel like you're slowly working towards your financial goals, but you're still kind of, I almost said distracted, but it's not distracted. You're no, you might be distracted because of your emotions. I just almost feel like a sense of despair, and the fact, like, this is what I want to work towards, but I don't feel like I'm ever going to get it. Am I waiting in vain? Am I ever going to have love? Am I ever going to be on my own? Am I ever going to be stable enough to just be okay, regardless of who I end up with, or if I am alone the rest of my life, kind of thing? But with the 3 of Wands, you're never waiting in vain. So I do feel like you are working towards something. It's just very slow progress. There is a sense of hope here, which could be the change up here. Let me see. I just feel like the ship that this guy is waiting for is the past. It's memories. Like, he's sitting there on the edge of that rock, just thinking about what could have been. Like, this could have been us. We could have had it all together, but somebody fucked it up. So it's almost like waiting in vain. But I really feel like, even though, Virgo, your focus is elsewhere, there's something better coming in for you. And it's funny because this palace is also behind him. Like, the way the cards come out, he's looking back here at the past, at this past person, but there's something so beautiful. If he would just turn around, it's right there. And this could be a new person, it could be a new job. It's just the light at the end of the tunnel. So it's like what you've been waiting on is here. You're just not looking at it. You're not seeing that. And I feel like it is a new opportunity. We have the Emperor reversed. You're waiting on somebody who is trying to control the situation ultimately. I see Taurus in this card too, even though the Emperor is Aries. In the reverse, he can be kind of an asshole. It's trying to maintain control. So you could be trying to maintain control over the situation and over your emotions. But I feel like with the wildfire behind him, it's getting out of control. Like, you're losing your grasp on on your feelings, basically. Like, it's almost like everything around you is falling to shit, and it's just because your focus is in the wrong place. You're being very stubborn about a situation, and I feel like that's why you're not seeing the beauty of what's right in front of you, or what could be if you just turned around. You're focused on somebody who's unhealthy for you, an unhealthy situation, an unhealthy dynamic. I feel like they do have a sense of control over you. I really do. And I feel like it's been that way throughout your relationship with this person. You're just choosing not to see that, even though you know that. I also just heard controlling fate. So you might have been hoping, wishing, and praying for the universe to send you someone or something good, and it's right in front of you, it's right here, but you're choosing to not look. You're being stubborn. Like, you're trying to control what's supposed to happen, which is that never ends well. Justice reverse. There's an injustice here. Yeah, somebody's trying to control your life. I don't know if it's the past person, or if I just heard alcohol. So maybe substances, and just this feeling of despair and sadness, your emotional turmoil. I feel like it's taking over your life. You feel an injustice and you're not letting it go. Somebody hurt you, but you're not letting that go. And it's almost like, I don't know why you want to move on with this person if they hurt you like that. I don't know if it's a revenge thing, or if you're just pissed off that they hurt you and they won't take you back. It's like, you hurt me and I'm willing to take you back. Why won't you take me back? You're the one that fucked up. Like, that's what I feel. So I almost feel like you're trying to control the situation to get this person to change their mind, because you're going to still hang on. You're still hanging on to them. Let's see. What is this Palace of Coins here? But this isn't a balanced situation at all. You're just going to get hurt even more. I feel like just waiting is hurting you. But I feel like this person did say something, or they did something recently, in the recent past, to push the dagger in a little deeper, if you know what I mean. Let's see. My chest hurts really bad all of a sudden. Some of you are seriously dealing with severe anxiety and just stress. You are stressing the fuck out over the fact that that this is out of your control, that there's nothing you can do. You can't change it. It's stressing you out. Why is Palace of Coins here, please? Oof. Let's get the whole deck. Alright, so we have the Four of Pentacles, but it came out reversed. So this is letting go, because in the upright, this is the Miser card. You're letting go of your dreams. You're holding on to something that is no good for you, and letting go of what is good for you. I feel like you could be losing money, or you fear that you're losing money. So if there's children involved, you could be paying out child support, and it's keeping you away from your dreams. In a sense, it's like, I have more money going out than coming in, so I'm never going to get this. Like, I feel like some of you, you either have a roommate or you live with family. You're not stable on your own. You don't have your own home or your own apartment because you can't afford it. So it's almost like my life is complete shit. The person I love doesn't love me. I'm unlovable, and like all that shit that goes on within your head when you're upset about a relationship not working out. But I'm not stable. I don't make as much money as I want. I don't have the things that I need. How the hell am I supposed to move on with somebody else? Because I have nothing. I have nothing. I'm worthless. I'm a piece of shit. I'm unlovable. That's what I feel. Somebody is saying this to themselves. Yeah. It's almost like I get my check and it's gone. What am I supposed to do? I have just enough money to buy beer. Can I get one more from Four of Pentacles reverse, please? I almost feel like this is letting go of your dreams, because you're in such a depressed state, or this person is, whoever I'm connecting to, is so upset over their current situation and over what happened in the past, that they whatever dreams that they had or that you have are gone. You feel like everything that you've wanted has just been shot to shit. What is the point? What is the point of being here? Like I said, I feel suicidal thoughts. I don't feel like anyone's going to act on it, but I do feel like they're that sad. 3 of Wands reversed now. We have it upright. You're waiting on the past, and then this is your future. So this is basically what's here right now and what's leading into the future. You're letting go of your dreams. It's almost like, why wait? Why even try? I'm not even going to think about it. It's never going to happen anyways. You're being very pessimistic, or whoever this is being very pessimistic about the good things in life. Yeah, there's a dark cloud over whoever this is, like, big time. It's like, why even bother? Then we have the moon reversed. You might have found something out, or the people around you, or this friend, whoever is willing to help pull you out of the muck, might have found out exactly how you feel. I feel like this is outing your feelings. You need to talk to somebody. You really, really need to get out of your head. This is sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, the panic attack when I felt my chest hurting. This is letting all that out in the open. It's like this is what needs to happen, and this is what's happening. The 7 of Wands. You're guarded. You're not giving up on the things you need to give up on. You're giving up on the things that you should be working towards. I hope that makes sense. It's like you're losing faith in the situation, in your life in general, in your future. But there is something that's keeping you holding on just enough. I don't know if it's a child or children or your family or this person who could be helping you or who should be helping you. There is it's like a sliver of hope, I feel. But it's so minute that this just overshadows it right now. So near future outcome of this dynamic, this situation, is the 2 of Swords reversed. So this is the best way to see this card. This is making a decision. In the upright, it's not knowing what to do. It's not knowing what to say. It's not knowing who to choose. It's like, I don't fucking know. I don't have all the information I need. Or even if you do, it's choosing to stay stuck. But this is releasing it. So I do feel like you are going to open up to somebody. You're going to make a conscious decision to release this negative energy, to no longer fight for the past. This is giving up on waiting to follow your dreams as well. You're just not quite there yet. Like I said, you need to turn around. But this is positive, the future. I like that. So why is the 2 of Swords reversed, please, for the near future for Virgo? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And then we have Death reversed. This isn't something that needs to end that's not ending. A cycle. You're making a choice to go backwards, aren't you, Virgo? Because you're not ending something. There's something, like, because this is the death of something that needs to end so that you can transform into something better, or your situation will transform into something better and head you and push you in the direction you need to be headed in. But with it being reversed, it's choosing to stay in a cycle. You're keeping yourself stuck. That's what this is. And if it's not you, it's the person you're connecting to, so that's why they haven't moved forward with you, because they're still stuck. They know what they need to do, or you do. You haven't moved on. Let's see. Can I get more on the Death card? Why is the Death card reversed, please? I feel like it has to do with a relationship. Some of you might make a decision to go back to a past person who was really bad for you. The fucking 2 of Swords reversed again. And I was just saying, making a decision to go back to somebody that's bad for you, which means you're going to repeat a cycle. Oh my god. And then the World reversed at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is repeating a cycle. Some of you might go back to that ex. Knight of Cups, you're going to make a love offer to somebody that you shouldn't be making an offer to. Somebody who hasn't been talking to you. Somebody who has been nasty with their words. Somebody you got into a fight with. You want to work on something with somebody who is pretty negative. Can I get more? Why is the Death card reversed with the Two of Swords reversed twice? It's always crazy when that fucking card, when like cards clarify themselves the same way. You already, it's like you've already been down this road. I don't understand this. Let's see, I need more, please. You're just staying stuck. You're choosing to stay this way. Or they are. Because it might not be you. And I know I keep saying Virgo or I keep saying you, and it's just because I'm reading for you. But it very well could be the person you're connecting to, or just someone in your family, someone close to you, or a friend. You might be the outsider looking in, trying to help this person, and you're just kind of at a loss. But I do feel like there's Virgos out there that are feeling this way, that are going through this. Can I get more? Why is the Death card reversed? Yep, you're staying stuck. The Hermit, self-reflection, not talking. This is just staying stuck in your head, basically, because you're choosing not to see the potential of a new situation or of your current situation. Like, you're choosing not to see the good side of the bad. So basically, you're in a lot of pain, you're stressed out, you're upset, you're overly emotional, you're numbing the pain with either alcohol or drugs or both. I just feel like the devil energy is here, and it's all encompassing to the point where you can't even see the beauty that's right in front of you or that's coming, because you're choosing not to. You're releasing it because you feel that you're not worthy. Someone is extremely depressed, which is why the near future energy is to stay stuck in this cycle. So within a month's time, this is not going to end, at least for a month and a half. We'll see what we get next month or at the end of the month, but yeah, this is just a cycle that just keeps going. And I feel like someone in this situation had high hopes of moving on, of getting past something, and it's almost like they were right on the precipice of it, and then someone said something or something happened, and it threw them back into the shit show, into this emotional mess. And I feel like it's worse now than it was. Ugh. But change is coming. I feel like you just need to accept the help, a helping hand. So if there's someone around you who is open to talking about things and you trust them, open up. Don't fight this fight alone. This is something that it's just going to keep breaking you down, especially if you keep going round and round and round in your head. If you can't find the answers, if you don't know how to pull yourself out of the mud, this person might be able to help you. At least get your mind off from the situation enough so that you can come back and think about it clearly. Like, it'll clear your head, clear your energy. Some of you might need to go to a spiritual healer and get your energy clear, get your chakras realigned, ground yourself, because I feel like you're up in the air and you're acting more like an air sign and a water sign, being overly emotional and analytical versus your earthly self. You're not grounded. So yeah, if you know anybody who can help you release energies and help you center yourself, I definitely recommend that. So anyways, the shadow side of this situation for either you, Virgo, or whoever you're dealing with, so whoever's sitting in this, we have void, which is this is what I think you're feeling. This is depression. I'm not here. There's a void. Something's missing in my life. You're missing in my life. This past person, I don't know what to do without you. You're my everything. I can't move on without you. Like, there's a hole inside me now that you're gone. So, and then there's pain. That void, that hole, the fact that you're not here, the fact that we can't make this work, the fact that I just keep spinning in circles, it hurts. This is severe emotional distress. It's very painful. This is like getting the Three of Swords 10 times in a row with the 10. This is just so much pain. It's heartbreak. It's just anguish. It's everything. And then excuses. And I feel like this is what you're doing, or whoever's sitting in this mess. You're making excuses to hold on to the pain because it's, as shitty as this sounds, it's comfortable. I don't know if whoever this is, if they're a masochist and they enjoy pain. I don't feel like whoever this is, they're enjoying it. I really don't. I just feel like it's all, they've known pain. Like, they've cycled through this. This could even be choosing someone similar to the past person, to your ex, and repeating the same cycle with somebody else because you blew off somebody who was really good for you, somebody the universe sent into you to help you to heal the situation, and you chose to go after somebody who is going to put you through the same bullshit that that you're trying to get out of. And it's just because it's what you know. And that's why you're making these excuses. It's like, I deserve this. I'm worthless. I'm unlovable. I don't deserve any happiness. I don't deserve any of that shit. So I'm just going to stick with people I know who are going to fuck me over, basically. It's just excuses. But it's because somebody's severely depressed. And then either what you want to say to somebody, Virgo, or what they want to say to you. Would you reject me? I feel like this is why you didn't move on with a new person with this Palace of Coins, why you let it go, or why they let it go. I feel like whoever let it go is because they fear rejection, because they felt that it could have been something. Something is here, something positive. There was excuses. I fear rejection. I don't want to get hurt. I'm used to this. I'm going to deal with this still. It's easier to just stay away right now, which is another excuse to sit in this pain. This person, whether it's you or someone you're connecting to, Virgo, they know they need to get out of this headspace, but I feel like part of them doesn't want to. They know they need to. They know it's unhealthy, and half of this person is like, I can't stand this anymore. But then there's a little piece of them that's like, this is what I know. It's comfortable. I want to stay here. I want to stay in this pain, in this hurt. And then we have, I just wasn't ready for you, which I totally believe 100%. So whoever's in this depressed state, yeah, they're not ready. This person is not ready for a commitment. I feel like they might jump into it, whether it's you or someone you're connecting to. There might be a new connection over here that's not healthy. It mimics the old connection because somebody is not moving on. They're choosing to stay stuck in shitty situations. So if you don't get out of this depressed state and relinquish this control and stop justifying people's shitty actions or how they treat you, especially if they're being assholes, because he's a dick. Stop justifying abuse and bad behavior, which is so much easier said than done. But I feel like that's what this person is doing, and that's why there's another cycle that's coming up. Yeah. So if you are wondering why you're Virgo, or like if you're connecting to a Virgo cross watcher, if you're wondering why they're not moving forward with you no matter what you do, it's really not you. It is them. I just recommend staying their friend, helping them get through this. And if you can't watch them crash and burn, step away, because this person, whether it's you, Virgo, or somebody you're connecting to, is definitely gonna hit rock bottom. It's coming. But yeah, that's what I have for you, my loves. I'm so sorry this one was depressing and sad and miserable. If it's your story, it's your story. But if it made sense, please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more I am to pick up on your energy. Hit me up for a personal, especially if you're sitting in this. If you want to see how to get out of it, if you need help, whatever, just email me. Please don't keep this all bottled up. I really hope that this is an eye-opener for whoever is going through this, so that they don't repeat this cycle, so that this future energy goes away, so that when I do the end of the month reading, or in a month's time, maybe February, this isn't here. This is gone, or it's in the past. I really wish you the best, and I hope that this works out for you. Just know that you have something beautiful right here in front of you. Don't let it go. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on something positive just because of self-doubt, just because of the past, okay? Fuck the past. We can't change it, so don't even think about it. Don't live in it. Don't dwell on it. All we can do is focus on today. Live for today. Live each moment and enjoy each moment. Don't think about what's going to happen in the future. Don't think about all the bullshit from the past. Just enjoy the moment, and that's what's going to really save you. That's what's going to get you out of this icky feeling, especially if you're trying to get out of it. But yeah, that's what I have for you, my loves. I'm sorry that I keep talking. It's just, I feel really bad for whoever's going through this, and I feel like I kind of approached it in a gruff, rough kind of way, and I mean, maybe I didn't, but I feel that way, and I'm really sorry if I did. I don't want this to be upsetting to anyone, but this definitely is, this needs to be an eye-opener for somebody, because somebody is sitting in a lot of pain right now. But I'm going to get out of this energy because it's going to make me cry, and I don't want to sit in it either. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.